La Allahayna wa Wahawadla Ihawa Bahash Hamashiach Omalake Oshai. Hang on, let me play something real quick that will piss people off. Let me just do this real quick. Let me just play something to piss people off. Let me go on YouTube. Then when I go on YouTube, I'm gonna wait for it. Wait for it. Let's see. Let's go. Okay. Let me play this.
People that will change the world God's elect are here, and I can't wait. I wish to marry a man from the house of David, to eat my own food, and to wear my own apparel, and to take his name on my name.
This takeover is about to be crazy, the manifestation of the sons of God. If you can't get the new wine ain't for you to drink, but if you can get it, your eyes are blessed. All right.
Yeah. So anyways, going back to what I was saying was that a lot of people, you know how Israel is, people send subliminals and all these things saying reacting angry, don't think acting passionate is acting angry. There's a thing called this is a fight between what? The house of David and the house of Saul. Right? And the house of David is getting stronger, and the house of Saul is getting weaker, man. Because people like to use a term called reverse psychology. And I've hit the point in my life where I don't care about what people say about me. In this truth, if you care about what people say about you, if you care about videos of what people say, it's just stupid, because it's just a waste of time, man. It's just a waste of time. People that are grown as hell fighting against someone that's young. But anyway, 2 Samuel chapter 3 verse 1. Now there was a long war between the house of Saul and the house of David. But David waxed stronger and stronger, and the house of Saul waxed weaker and weaker. All right, and that's the war that's going on. The house of David against the house of Saul. All right, that's what's happening in these latter days. And the house of Saul contained a lot of Benjamites, man. Because Saul was from the tribe of what? It was from the tribe of Benjamin. All right. This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 18. Let's start at verse. No, this is not. This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 18, starting at 6. And it came to pass as day came, when David was returned from the slaughter of the Philistines, that the women came out of the cities of Israel, singing and dancing to meet King Saul, and with sabrette, with joy, and with instruments of music. And the women answered one another as they played, and said, Saul hath slain his thousands, and David his 10,000s. It says, and Saul was very rough, and the saying displeased him, and he said, they have ascribed unto David 10,000, and to me they have ascribed but 1,000. And what can he have more but the kingdom? And Saul eyed David from that day and forward You see? And that's what's going on with this new wine, man. People are just like hating this. This is getting crazy, man. You know, it's just getting crazy. And people, they're very manipulative and malicious and trying to use reverse psychology. The difference between being passionate about the gospel and getting emotional. Someone that's passionate about the gospel is not getting emotional. It's just, someone who is passionate about the gospel can bring a way of expression to where the gospel can passionately be seen by that person. Getting emotional is getting in your feelings, you know. And also as well, when it comes to the gospel as well, uh, yes, the truth may be offensive. It's not a sin. But at the end of the day, how can the truth be offensive if you haven't done anything wrong? If you haven't done anything wrong, how can it be offensive? If I made, like if me saying that there's York in the UK and there's Birmingham in the UK and there's New York in America and there's Birmingham in America, how can I be offended if what I'm saying is the truth? How can I be offended? And if anyone has anything to say, just go on my comment board. I'm not even going to say call me because I've already seen strange behavior already. Just go on the comment board and write down what you want to write. Okay? Since you don't really have the courage to call, But, yeah. So going back to what I was saying, it says Saul slew his thousands, David slew his 10,000s, and Saul basically didn't like David from that day on. And this is the same thing that's going on. The controversy, the massive controversy that's happening, Let me get one precept real quick. Right, let me type this word in. I know a lot of people don't like this phrase, but it's in the Bible. Okay? It's in the Bible. So I'm going to read what the Bible says. Acts chapter 2, starting at verse 12. And they were all amazed and were in doubt, saying one to another, "What meaneth this?" ? Others mocking said, "These men are full of new wine." But Peter, standing up with the 11, lifted up his voice and said unto them, "Ye men of Judea, and all ye that dwell at Jerusalem, be this known unto you, and hearken to my words. For these are not drunken as ye suppose, seeing it is but the 3rd hour of the day. But this is that which was spoken by the prophet Joel." Okay? So a lot of people, those Pharisees and Sadducees were like, these guys are full of some new wine, new wine, getting a lot of controversy. Can't say anything against the new wine. And these guys are basically coming against the new wine. A lot of but it's cool because, all the prophets, you even had the Apostle John. He was telling you how we're shy, but this guy is not part of our group, But then what did Yahweh Shai say? Yahweh Shai said, "He that is not against us is with us." Right? If you have a builder that is building a house, why don't you just leave the builder to do his job? If you have a shopkeeper and you don't have the understanding of shopkeeping, why don't you just keep quiet and let the shopkeeper do his job? You don't see people complain about people in plantation Christianity or the Muslim religion. So why are you disturbing those inside the gospel? All right. This is Mark chapter 9, verse 38. reads, it says, and John answered him, saying, Master, we saw one casting out devils in your name, and he followeth not us. And we forbade him because he followeth not us. But Yahushua said, forbid him not. For there is no man which shall do a miracle in my name that can lightly speak evil of me. All right. It says, for whosoever shall, it says, for he that is not against us is on our part. You know. So if someone is teaching the name of Yahushua, you know, Yahushua said that for he that is not against us is on our part. You know. And the brother Yazakwa Allah, the brother Ashan, and all those that are teaching this new wine, you know, we're not against you. You know. And those that are like-minded to this doctrine, we're not against you. So it says, for he that is not against us is on our part. So no one here is against you, man. You're just deciding to psychologically make things against yourself. Alright, so anyways, call Shalom.